We would like to apologize for that. We were having some connection issues, but we should be back on. Right now, they're going to go through the lineup and also appreciate the seniors on the women's team.
Every year. Last year, she was named the USDAA Division II Player of the Year. Her presence will be greatly missed on the field. Emma's going to give her senior gift. And now for the starting lineup for the University of Maine, Farmington. In the goal, number 80. Number 2, Leah Stevens. Number 4, Adriana Novella. Number 7, Justice Morel. Number 9, Eden LeBlanc. 11, Fern Calkin. 13, Haley Fletcher. 14, Emily Boyle. 17, Heather Kenny. 18, McKenna Border. 19, Morgan Tortorella. And now for your Lady Clippers. In the goal, number 24, Melissa Kubik. Number 1, Elena Lancia. 5, Rachel Smith. 6, Dawn Johnson. 8, Morgan Dowdy. 11, Amber Chassie. 12, Ivy Robinson. 14, Haley Wood. 20, Charisse Young. 22, Ashlyn Wing. 23, Caitlin Brockner. The officials for today's game, head referee is Tanya Pickering. Assistant ref is Frank Germain and Mark Hundhammer. The head coach for Farmington is Molly Wilkie, and Beth LaBelle.
All right, so again, welcome to the University of Maine at Machias soccer fields. Today, the Lady Clippers will be taking on the University of Maine at Farmington Beavers. Just to reiterate the starting lineup for your Clippers is number 1, Elena Lancia, number 5, Rachel Smith, number 6, Dawn Johnson, number 8, Morgan Dowdy, number 11, Amber Chassie, number 12, Ivy Robinson, number 14, Haley Wood, number 20, Charisse Young, number 22, Ashlyn Wing, number 23, Caitlin Brockner, and your goalkeeper, number 24, Melissa Kubik. So today's game is going to be a part of the series of homecoming games. At 4 o'clock, the boys team will be taking on the University of Maine at... Oh, no, sorry, my bad. The boys will be taking on Husson University at 4:30. So the game will start here in a few minutes as a thing on the net on the far side needs to be fixed.
At first I was like, we should mute, but we don't have anything to go behind it.
Just for you, because I knew you were going to get cold. They just take a shot, and it's wide or whatever goes here. Same thing goes over here. So, and then, yeah, that's black. Oh, here's the thing. It doesn't matter unless a goal is scored, to tell you the truth. Okay?
Amber brings it down to the middle of the field. Pass it to a teammate. Ball in the open field. Covered by Farmington. Farmington brings it down the middle. Amber there to recover. Amber kicks it out. Farmington bringing it down the middle. Ball goes back in the middle. Amber with time. Dribbling it up the middle of the field. Amber does a nice pass to Elena. Elena, 1v1. Kicked out by Farmington. Elena switching the field. Farmington with the throw. Pass down the line. Dawn trying to get there to beat her.
Hey, don't let this out, Beeves. Here we go. Step in front. Here we go. Step in front. Yeah, Ferdy. Good job, Ferd.
To Amber. Kick up, try and get it to Elena.
Midfielders, guys, we gotta spread out a little bit more when we have the ball. We're all in the same area.
Machias with the first touch. Amber dribbling up the middle. Trying to pass it to Morgan. Farmington bringing the ball up the middle. Passing it back. Amber with the ball. Kicks it up the middle. Ashlyn with the kick. To Ivy. To Charisse. Charisse passes it back to Caitlin. Ball's kicked in. Goalkeeper picks it up. Farmington brings it down the line.
Let's go, get hungry.
Corner kick. Ball goes high. And a goal is scored. I believe that was number 11. Goal is scored with 38 minutes left in the first half. Number 23, Caitlin bringing the ball up to Charisse. Morgan there to help.
But I appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Dawn kicking it back into play. Farmington carrying it up the line. Amber passing it to Yanni. Pass to Ashlyn. Switch field to Morgan. Rachel there fighting for the ball. Ball's kicked in the middle with Amber there to possibly try and another goal is scored by number 2 for Farmington. That is Leah Stevens. Caitlin and Morgan going up the line. Morgan dribbling with a defender on her. Passes by another defender. Farmington kicked up. Ball is picked up by the goalkeeper, Melissa. Nice boot. Farmington with the first touch and the second touch. Ivy coming up with the third. To Amber. Amber trying to pass up. Number 22, Ashlyn comes up with the ball. To Amber. Amber trying to switch the field to Charisse. To Morgan. Morgan looking to back pass to Rachel. Rachel goes by a defender. Dawn there to number 5, Rachel coming up to help. And it is eventually kicked out by number 14, Haley Wood. Shot is made and picked up by the goalkeeper. Farmington with the first touch. Amber with the ball. Ball's kicked down the line. Ball is kicked. Kicked out of the box. Couple Clippers going to try and get it. Kicked out. This is going to be another corner kick for Farmington. Corner kick is low and on the ground.
Come this way, this way. Open up, open up. Good, Heather. Good, you're fine, go.
Farmington trying to bring it up the middle.
Great job, Heather.
Dawn there to defend.
Yes.
Farmington with the first touch.
Go, let's more side.
Rachel kicks it out. Ball's kicked in the middle and is just saved by the goalkeep and another Clipper.
Let's go.
Ball's kicked low and gets hit off the goalpost. Number 11 able to take it out, and is another goal scored by number 11, Fern. Score is now 0-3 with 30 minutes left in the first half. Ball passed down the line. Number 2 taking it all the way down to the corner. Ball is kicked high and wide of the post to the opposite side. And this will be a goal kick for the Clippers. Farmington with the first touch and the second. 2 Clippers there on defense. Number 23, that is Caitlin with the ball. Number 5 on defense, that is Rachel.
Keep the width, find the width, guys. Don't get too compact there.
Farmington with a wide open.
Bird, try to hold more centrally. Bird, try to hold a little bit more centrally. You can be high, but
Farmington with the first touch. Number 5, Rachel with the second touch. Kicked in the middle of the field. Number 20, Charisse, trying to get over there. Kicked out of bounds by Farmington. Number 12 comes in for number 19 for the Clippers. Throw to number 22. 22 kicks it into the goal and is saved by the Farmington goalkeep. Dawn sprinting as fast as she can to catch up. Shot is made and just barely skims the goalpost. '18 again, all alone. Goes across. Nice save by the goalkeeper for the Clippers. Another shot is made. Deflected off a Clipper. Another shot is made. And goes high and wide of the post. That is, I believe that was technically 3 shots on goal in just a couple seconds. This is with 26 minutes left in the first half. Number 5, Rachel. Yanni and Amber running up the field together. Amber with the ball. Looking across to Morgan. Couldn't get to it in time and it was knocked out of bounds. Settled by Farmington. Number 7 switches the field, goes to the center. Amber with the ball. Takes a wide shot, far shot. It is picked up easily by the Farmington goalkeeper. Amber with the first touch. Farmington settles. Number 14, that was Haley Wood. Amber with the ball and with time. Dribbles between a few defenders. Tries to get it down to number 12. That is Ivy Robinson. Farmington up the middle. Amber going one-on-one and is kicked out by Farmington. Passing to Charisse. Charisse saves it from going out. Farmington kicks it out again. Subs are made for Farmington. Amber with 2 defenders on her. Trying to pass it to Ivy. Farmington with time. Kicks it up the middle of the field. To Amber. Number 23, Caitlin going up the field. Ivy on the side of the field. And I believe, yep, kicked out by Farmington. Kick is high. And is scooped up by the goalkeeper. Ball is thrown. Amber and Haley on defense. Ball goes down the side of the field, and it will be a Clipper throw-in. With 20 minutes left to play in the first half. Ball's kicked in the middle. Caitlin sprinting to go and get the ball. Farmington with time, kicks it back in the middle. Morgan kicking it, attempting to switch fields. Morgan again. Back to Morgan. Tries to pass it down the side. Number 8 for Farmington, carrying with time. Getting pressured by number 22, Ashlyn. 14 with a wide open kick in the air. And is scooped up by the Machias goalkeeper, Melissa. Farmington with the first touch. Caitlin carrying it up the field, bringing a defender with her. And this will be a Clipper throw-in. And just a reminder that this game is the University of Maine at Machias' homecoming game. There will be a boys game where they will be playing Husson University at 4:30. And this game for the Lady Clippers is also their senior game. Machias with the first touch. Handball called on Machias. Ball does one bounce. Farmington, with 2 defenders on her, makes the shot and is just wide of the post.
Anastasia, you got it, buddy. It's coming. Elena and Heather, don't be flat. All right. Good job, Heather. Good job, Heather. Good job, Mia. Good ball. Yeah. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Another shot attempt stopped by Dawn Johnson.
Let's finish this, Beebs.
We've got a couple subs coming in for Farmington and one from Machias. Number 25 coming in for number 15 for Machias.
Great job, Justin. Yes, Simone! Good job! Dropping, Simone!
Ball's kicked in the middle and kicked out again.
Good time. Good job. Good talk, Head. Don't get too close. Don't run to the same spot. Keep your spacing, Heather. Good job. Good, Simone. Good job. Good, Elena. Good help, Simone. Dropping. Good.
Caitlin with the ball. With Rachel there to assist. Kicking it up the line. Farmington recovers and dribbles up the middle of the field with ease.
Good work. Good. Good job, guys.
Ball is brought down to the corner, where it is kicked out of bounds. 16 minutes left to play in the first half. Score is 0-3, Farmington. Ball is kicked. Clippers with the first touch. Two Clippers there on defense. Kick it out of the middle of the field. Caitlin kicks it high and up the middle of the field, where the goalkeeper scoops it up with ease. Machias with the first touch and the second touch. Ball in the air, settled by number 12 and 23. Farmington down the field. Kicked out of bounds. Settled by the Clippers. Ball is kicked up with no one there to receive it. Another sub comes in for Farmington. Farmington in the middle of the field. Switches the field to the opposite side. 8 is there to receive it. Nice ball. Farmington with the first touch and the second. Farmington settles it. Kicks it high and in the middle. Dawn and Rachel there as defense. And Dawn kicks it out of bounds. Number 23 carrying it up the on that end of the field. Over the head of number 8. Number 14 dribbling up the middle of the field with ease. Dawn on defense with Amber to help. Number 14 wide open in the middle of the field. Kicked up high and in the middle. Goalkeeper goes for it, misses, and number 5, Rachel, is able to kick it out of the box. Clippers with the first touch, bringing 2 Beavers with her. Ball's kicked back to the Farmington defense. 14 wide open. Amber there to stop. Pass to Amber. Picked up by Farmington. Kicked out by Haley. Amber dribbling up the middle of the field. Number 23 kicks it up and out of bounds. Amber with the ball. Dawn there on defense. Pass open, wide open to number 8. Number 8 makes a shot. Is blocked. Kicking it into the middle. Morgan on defense kicks it out of bounds. This is another corner kick for Farmington. A very good save there by the Machias goalkeeper, Melissa. Farmington with the first touch. Morgan with the ball. Passing it back to Rachel. Back to Morgan. Morgan trying to bring it up the field. Kicking it way up the field where Farmington with time. Number 14, Haley, kicks it back in. Farmington up the middle again. Number 8 down the side of the field. Dawn rushing to defend. Ball's kicked across the goal line and is a very, very nice one-handed save there by Melissa again. First touch by Amber, and it unfortunately goes out of bounds. 5.5 minutes left in the first half. 17 wide open. Amber there on defense.
Yes, Alina, good call, Alina.
Dawn on defense, bringing it up. Back down to number 8 on the side of the field. Ball's kicked across and is just missed the goal.
Good job.
Ball's kicked in the middle. Number 8 wide open with the first touch. Number 8 again, kicking it in the middle. Amber stepping up on defense. Ball's kicked to the side again to number 8 for Farmington. And the ball is kicked out of bounds. Number 14, Haley, kicks it back to Dawn. Dawn kicks it in the middle. Picked up by Farmington. Thrown down the line. Farmington's ball. Farmington kicks it in the middle. Dawn kicking it up the middle. Haley there to receive it. Ball is kicked down the side again. Ball's kicked across with the goalkeeper there to receive it. 3 minutes left in the first half. Farmington with the first touch. Machias with the second, and the settle. Amber with the ball, carrying a defender with her. Tries to switch the field, tries to give it to Morgan. Morgan's able to get to it. Morgan down the middle of the field, dribbling by a couple defenders with her. Scooped up again by the Farmington goalkeeper. Amber with the first touch. And it is knocked out of bounds. With the first touch, Clippers with the first touch. To number 20. Amber boots it up, trying to switch the field.
Hey, let's go now. 1 minute.
1 minute left in the first half.
Get back, coach.
Dawn there on defense, kicks it back out. Picked up by Farmington, who brings it in the middle. The ball is scooped up easily again by Melissa, who's having herself a pretty good game. Ball's kicked in the middle. Farmington with the first touch. Number 2 with the ball for Farmington. Shot is made. Scooped up again by Melissa. Melissa throws it to Amber. Ball's kicked down the line and out of bounds. 5 seconds left. And that is the end of the first half here. Score is 0-3 Farmington. And we'll be right back when the second half begins.
I think UMM is really special because it's a small campus, and so as a faculty, I really get to know the students, and it was the kind of place that I wanted to go, and I found it here.
We're a really tight-knit community, so students and faculty and staff, we all know each other really quite well. I think we develop a rapport with one another that makes the time we have in the classroom and in the labs together that much more effective, because we're able to connect with each other as people beyond that student-teacher relationship, which I find really gratifying.
Our program is unique here in Machias because it's a pretty small program. Students get to know their professors very well. They work with us not only during the lectures, but we're with them in the field. We're very hands-on learning. From week one, students are out in the field wrestling with different organisms. We're located really close to, I'd say, a dozen unique sites that are within 15 minutes drive of school. We pretty much get out every week. We look at rocky intertidal, sandy beaches, mud flats, estuaries, salt marshes. We have it all.
What drew me to Machias was the strength of the marine biology program. Also, direct access to the ocean. I mean, you have your boots on and you're in the mud day one. The Down East Institute is a nonprofit organization whose main focus is aquaculture production. While you're in school in Machias, the DEI provides a bridge from the intellectual world to the actual work world.
It's a great resource, all kinds of shellfish research going on there. Our students get to go out and see all the projects, they get to take part in things, doing actual research where we're collecting data, doing the analysis. It's great hands-on stuff.
The English Creative Writing and Book Arts program is the only program in the country that takes English and the study of creative writing and embeds it around the operations of a professional press. So all students leave with 2 professional publications, and they leave with having worked in a really small, inclusive and nurturing community that also encourages them to grow, and develop, and find themselves as creative writers.
I like to have a more intimate experience with both my professors and in the classroom. Also, there was the book arts. So you can actually go in and make your own books. That's really cool. You get those experiences and you get them in detail. It provides you with a lot of information that you can put into your own writing. And same with the land, like the landscape. We're out here, you're smelling the salt wind, you're feeling the sand between your toes. That's all stuff that goes straight back into your work.
I am a professor in the Environmental Recreation and Tourism Management program. One of the things that I love about this field is it's very broad. We have a student right now who's in Ecuador working for an ecotourism program. We have students go on to become personal fitness trainers, go on to work in the state parks and national parks, or work for conservation crews. We get out into the community a lot with our program where we're helping put in a new trail for residents of a nearby community. There's so many opportunities for outdoor recreation here. We have woods, 200 acres of woods right behind our school. We have rivers, lakes, the ocean so close by. It's just, a 10-minute drive to get to some of the most beautiful places in the world.
The nature aspect of the college campus is really nice. There's quite a few hiking trails right around 30 minutes away that are extensive. You can either go on like backpacking trips, 10-mile hikes. There's canoeing and kayaking places available, and we have the canoes and kayaks here on campus available to all the students all the time, so it's really nice. University is in a great location for outdoors enthusiasts.
When I leave Machias, then I'll definitely take what I've learned, the resources I've gathered, the portfolios I've made, the friends I've made, both my peers and my professors. I've seen people who have graduated already succeed in their fields, and I can't wait to just jump into my field right after Machias. I'll take a little piece of Machias wherever I go.
The psych department has a really great reputation, and it was even more than what I expected when I got here. The professors are amazing. A lot of them are known worldwide. They could be teaching at Ivy League schools, but Machias is lucky enough that they came here. It's just an amazing experience all around.
It's been incredible because I didn't realize all of the places in Machias that you could do psychological work. We've partnered with hospitals, food pantries. Right now I'm going to do my internship with the Next Step Domestic Violence Project. It's amazing finding all these places just in Machias that you can do your community experience work.
And welcome back, everyone. This is the second half of the game. Farmington is leading by 3 points, but there's still a whole another half of the game and a lot can happen. Farmington starts with the ball, passes to number 16. Number 16 passes it to 12. Machias putting on pressure right at the start. Oh, Farmington blocked it, but Machias regained control. Machias with a big kick, but Farmington got to it first, which leaves Farmington in control of the ball currently. Farmington passes to, oh, it looks like it went out of bounds. Machias will throw it in. Machias with a kick down the right of the field. Went right back into Farmington's hands. Passing really well. Machias tried to get control, could not get it. Machias kicks up in the air. Looks like Farmington may get control of it again. They did. And it was kicked out by UMaine Machias. Farmington gains control again. Looks like Machias is putting up a decent defense currently. Whistle was blown. Farmington's ball. Like number 18 is making the kick. And the goalie blocks the goal. Farmington passes the ball and kicks it out. Now the ball's under UMM. Machias passes. Kicks Farmington. Yep. Machias goalie protects the goal. Machias has the control right now. Morgan, I believe. Yep, Morgan goes for a shot. Goalie catches the ball. The Machias goalie blocks that kick really well. Went over the net. My mistake, that kick when the block went actually into the net, so Farmington did get a score.
easy meat to purchase. Well, that's what. Well, that's now here's the thing. That came in 2 days. Oh, really? They refurbished that in 2 days, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we can get that pretty quickly, and that's why I said tomorrow we have to make a call. Are we going to get those things refurbished, or are we just say, hey, this is an unexpected purchase that we don't have a choice on? Yeah. Because we don't have a choice. We need functioning equipment to have games.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back now. Ball's kicked and kicked a little too far for Morgan to get there and is scooped up by Farmington. There's a high ball right in the middle. Does one bounce. Machias with the first touch, Farmington with the second and the settle. Kicked up in the air. And that's going to be a kick for Farmington. That's going to be a clipper kick. Number 15 to number 8. Morgan does a nice spin move and tries to switch the field over to Amber. Amber carrying a defender with her. Nice shot, but it is unfortunately scooped up by the Farmington keeper. Nice ball down the middle. That's going to be a clipper throw-in. Throws it back to Dawn. Farmington comes up with the ball. Try to bring it in the middle. Kicked out. Amber on the side. Trying to switch the fields with nobody on that side of the field for Machias. Morgan going up with the ball. Ball kicked down the side by Farmington. And out of bounds. Ball's kicked down the middle again by Farmington. Farmington does a switch and goes to the opposite side of the field with Amber there to receive it. Number 23, Caitlin there with the ball. Kicks it up the field. And out of bounds. Farmington kicks it in the middle. Rachel there on defense. Kick down to the corner and a boot to the middle. Ahead, and it is scooped up again by Melissa. Farmington with the first touch in the settle with time. Kicking it to the middle. Dawn fighting to get to there. And ball is scooped up again by Melissa. Farmington in the middle. 13-5, one-on-one. To 18. 18 takes the shot. Bounces out of Melissa's hands and right back into her hands. Farmington with the first touch. Clippers there to meet her at the second touch. With time, going up the middle. Morgan there with the ball. Kicking it towards the middle. Trying to get it to number 20, Charisse. With time. Amber. No, Morgan, my bad. My apologies. Morgan dribbling by a defender. Going to the middle. To Charisse. Back to Amber. Amber giving it to Morgan. Morgan taking the long shot and into the goalkeeper's arms for Farmington. Number 9 kicks it out for Farmington. A sub comes in. Number 19 for number 15. Amber dribbling the ball up the middle. All the way to number 19, Jeanette. Farmington kicks it up on the side and goes out of bounds. Down the line of scrimmage to Morgan, to Jeanette. Back to Morgan. Farmington bringing it down the line with Dawn there to meet her for defense. We've got 4 subs coming in for Farmington. Ball's kicked out by Farmington. Number 22, Ashlyn with the ball. Kicks it to Morgan. To Rachel. Back to Caitlin. Caitlin tries to switch the field. Giving it to Haley. Farmington kicks it down the side of the field. Dawn on defense. Haley coming in to help. Ball's kicked out. Farmington kicks it back in. Tipped up. And a really good save there, again, by Melissa. Ball goes down the side again for Farmington. They kick it into the middle. Morgan kicks it out. Amber with the ball, trying to pass it up to Charisse. Haley kicks it back out that way. Morgan with the ball. Passing it to Amber. Amber carrying a defender with her. Breaking past that defender. Taking another defender with her. Tripped up, but stays on her feet. And the ball, Amber scores a goal. Score is now 1-4 with Farmington in the lead, with 27 minutes left to go in the second half. This will be a Clipper throw-in. Farmington with a girl wide open for the throw. Number 23, that is Caitlin, dribbling by a defender, passing it to Morgan. Morgan carrying a defender with her. Morgan looking for help. And Rachel's there to assist. Rachel again with the ball. Kicking it to Morgan. Morgan comes up with the ball again. Farmington able to recover. Dawn with the ball. Rachel again. To Ashlyn. Ball is booted out of bounds, and it will be a Farmington throw-in. This is a corner kick for Farmington. Ball is kicked low and on the ground. The ball goes high and wide of the post. Got a sub in for Machias. That was Dawn with the kick. Kick goes out of bounds. Number 12 comes up to settle. Farmington pass into the middle with a girl wide open. Yanni comes in. Number 12 bringing it up, passing it back to Yanni. Passing to Morgan. Morgan passing back to Rachel. Rachel with a defender coming on her. She gets the ball. Rachel switching back to defense. Dawn coming in to help. Dawn plays the line. And this will be a Clipper throw-in. Throw-in goes. Over the head of number 12, trying to get it to number 15. Ball's kicked into the middle by Farmington. 13 wide open, no one around her. Kick back out by Haley. Number 4 for Farmington brings it down the line, and it goes out of bounds. Farmington with the first touch and the second touch. Bringing it up the middle. Passing to girls in the middle. Ball is missed. Shot is made and goes just wide of the post and out of bounds. Farmington with time. Passes it down the line again. And it goes out of bounds, and this will be a Clipper goal kick. 2 subs come in for Farmington. Farmington with the first touch. Dawn switching back to defense. Rachel there to help. Ball gets kicked in the middle. Morgan on defense. This will be a Farmington throw. This will be a Clipper throw-in. 20 minutes remaining in the second half. There's a handball called on Farmington. This will be a Machias kick. Farmington the first 2. They're able to get it out of the middle. Farmington bringing it down the middle of the field. 2 defenders. 13 alone with time. 14 coming on to defend. Levin kicks the ball just a bit high above the post. Ball is kicked and goes immediately out of bounds. Farmington with the first touch. Dribbles by a defender. 18 in the middle. 2 defenders on her, makes the shot, and is scooped up quickly by Melissa. Handball called on Machias. Machias with the first touch. Line goes up, kicked out by Amber. Ball's brought down back to Farmington's defensive third. Amber fighting for the ball. Kicked into the middle. Farmington switches the field. Number 18 for Farmington. Dawn on defense. And another goal is scored by Farmington. That was by number 2, Leah Stevens. Number 13 again. Number 18. 3 defenders around. Blocked by number 14. That was Haley with the block. 16 minutes remain in the second half. So 16 minutes in the second half with the score being 1-5. Ball is scooped up again by Melissa, who is having herself a pretty good game here. First touch by Farmington. Number 12, Ivy there to meet her. Number 2 on the side. Picked up by Morgan. Ball pass back to number 2 for Farmington. Rachel there to meet her. The ball gets kicked out of bounds. Ball goes over the head of Morgan. Ball's passed to the middle to 13. Dawn there to meet her. Dawn carrying it up the field to Yanni. Dawn keeps it inbounds. Machias switches the field. Amber bringing it down the side. Ball in the middle of the field. Farmington with the ball. Farmington bringing it down the field. Dawn on, nope, Rachel, my bad. Rachel on defense, followed by Dawn. Haley kicks it out of the middle and out of bounds. Subs go in for Farmington. Ball scrambled in the middle. Kicked out by Machias. Ball gets thrown up the line. .15 with time. Kicks it to the opposite side of the field. Amber there to kick it out. Farmington with the first touch. Rachel with the settle. Haley there on defense with Dawn. The ball is scooped up again by Melissa. Ball's bounced once. Machias with the first touch. Machias with the first touch and the second touch. Morgan going up the field with the ball. Up the middle of the field. Trying to dribble by a defender. To Amber. Farmington bringing it up the side of the field. Up to the middle of the field. Rachel there on defense and is scooped up by Melissa. 11 minutes remaining in the second half. Bounces once. First touch going to Machias. Amber with the settle. Taken by Farmington, who goes up the middle of the field with lots of time and lots of space. .13 going up. Scooped up again by Melissa. First touch goes to Farmington. Second touch as well. 13 with the settle, taking the ball with her. Plenty of time, plenty of space. Stopped again by Dawn. Bringing it up the field herself with some help from Amber. Amber taking the ball in the middle. Nice pass to Morgan. Number 11 going up the middle of the field. 13 again for Farmington with Haley on defense. Ball's kicked out of bounds, and this will be a Farmington corner kick. Ball is kicked high in the middle, headed by Farmington. Ball's kicked back in the middle, over the heads of 3 Machias defenders. Amber kicks it out and out of bounds. Amber going up on offense, dribbling the ball all the way up the middle of the field, trying to pass it on to one of the forwards, and it gets intercepted by Farmington. Farmington bringing it up the middle of the field once more to number 13 again. And it's kicked out of bounds. And this will be another Farmington corner kick. Ball's kicked high and in the middle, headed by Farmington. Kicked out of bounds by Rachel. Farmington in the middle with time. Passing it through the middle, through the Machias defense. Machias defense there to answer, with Dawn there, kicking it out of bounds. Seven and a half minutes remain in the second half. Score is 1-5. Morgan bringing it up the middle of the field, passing along to Amber. Amber and Morgan just passing between one another up the middle of the field. Intercepted by Farmington, who brings it back into Machias' defensive third. Dawn with the ball, followed by a Farmington forward. And Dawn manages to kick it out of bounds. Farmington switches the field. Amber there to receive it. Amber passing up to Ivy. Back to Morgan. Morgan passing up the line of scrimmage. Ashlyn kicks it to Farmington's defensive third. Number 12 in the open field. Rachel there to receive it. Dawn carrying the ball up the middle. All the way up the middle of the field with Yanni, with Dawn following close behind her pass. Ball's passed up the line of scrimmage, with Ashlyn rushing to defend. Five minutes remaining in the second half. Ball's kicked down the middle. The ball goes out of bounds. Ball's kicked high and down the line. Farmington with the first touch, and that touch goes out of bounds. Morgan with the throw. Ball's kicked up into Farmington's defensive third where they're able to meet it and kick it back out to the middle of the field. Kicking it up to Morgan. Morgan kicks it to the middle. That's number 20, Charisse, fighting for the ball. Ball's kicked out of Farmington's defensive third. Back down towards the middle of the field, where it's kicked out of bounds, and this will be a Farmington throw-in. Back down towards the opposite end of the field to Morgan. Down to Charisse. Passes it back to Morgan. Morgan brings it up the line to Ivy. The ball's kicked out of bounds. Farmington with the, nope, excuse me. Machias with the first touch, and that was Amber with the first touch. Amber dribbling by a defender by herself into the box and just hits the opposite side of the net, out of bounds. 2 minutes remain in the second half. Farmington able to kick it down the middle of the field. Dawn rushing for being a defender. And number 13 is called offside, I believe. Yes. Dawn with the kick. Farmington with the first touch. Amber there to receive the second touch. Amber trying to dribble by a couple defenders. Giving it to Caitlin. Farmington kicks it back in the middle with their number 13 there to receive it. Rachel on defense kicks it into the middle. Farmington makes the run down the middle of the field with Dawn there to defend. Kick is made and goes immediately out of bounds. 30 seconds remain in the second half. Down with the kick. Farmington gets first touch. The ball goes out of bounds. And that's the end of the game. The final score being 1-5, with Farmington having the 5. So we hope you enjoyed this live stream, and we will be back momentarily.
I want to take a second to thank the live stream crew we have here. We have Hannah Martell, who is our spokesperson, Kyle Little, who has been running the computer and scoreboard, and Robert Wallace, who's the camera person. We'll be back at 4:30 for the men's game against Husson.